No one said you could touch. Bayonetta.
Dos. Or you know, two. Hello. Welcome to Bayonetta 2. So TLDR, I've been waiting forever to play this game because it's the sequel to the first game. I do love the first game and I was like, I cannot wait, I want to try it. Because, well, I was like 1 month alone at the house of my aunt. Oh, this is already very different. Usually in the first game you just go and select a place to save. No, here is like, oh, and only 3 saves compared to the 99 or something from the first game. I think it's like 90 or it's at least more than 40. It's a giant list of where many saves you can make in this game. Here is just like 3. Maybe it's the limitations of the Wii U when the game came on Wii U, because yeah. Oh my god, I have so much to talk about this game and yet I don't know anything. Oh, well, I know stuff, but not too much. What I know is that basically Bayonetta 1 wasn't so much of a success as Platinum Game wanted. So then just came Nintendo and Nintendo was like, yeah, make Bayonetta 2, we're going to financially support you. And we have Bayonetta 2 here. Yeah. And then it's weird because, well, it's supposed to look or run better, but it came on Wii U, which is worse performing than on PS3 as far as I'm concerned. Did my English also got better? I think it did. I have so much things to talk about, but if I just stay here talking all day, I will never get into the game. Oh, so do I select it for the entirety of the game? Easy, normal, hard. So maybe it's like the first game, because in the first game it's like easy, super easy, normal, hard, infinite climax. Easy and normal and super easy. Well, easy difficulties have like an automatic combo system. And normal is like, you know, how the game is supposed to be played. And then hard is like a remix difficulty with enemies from later on the game in earlier parts of the game. So I will go with normal. That's the first time experiencing, I think. In a universe of black and dark, where perception is reality. Oh, okay, like the first game. It's just like the first game. No. Not quite. 2 Bayonettas? Or Bayonetta, one which looks exactly like her in the first game.
The legend of Sexier. A legend from the dawn of time.
Oh my god, it feels freaking fluid. Wait, what?
The trinity of realities to be split into 3 realms.
I'm supposed to be...
Darkness and chaos.
Plus, okay, they changed
Was the one born
the string from kicks.
The three worlds all needed rulers. Most of all, ours. And the one that ruled the chaos became known as Aesir.
What the frick is happening right now? Yeah, I'm very confused, but I think after I complete the game, it's a mech. Wait, what? I'm a country mech. The mech is fluid.
Looking upon the earth from his holy mountain,
The mech is fluid.
where we only see reality and make it match our rules of the world. Aesir saw through reality, and those visions became our world. These observations became Aesir's power. Aesir's eyes were truly the eyes that created the world. However, Aesir pitied the humans for their naivete and lack of free will. So the power he wielded was split into two equal halves and entrusted each to humanity's instincts. The right eye of light and the left eye of darkness.
Yeah, so this game is trying to explain the eyes of the world. No, well, I'm dead. And my dark manta ray is dead. Wait, is this game going to introduce... I saw a lot of demons at the beginning, so...
Fighting the power of the eyes of Aesir,
How?
humans gained free will. They could now choose. With control of the eyes of the world, the eyes that determine destiny, humans could choose their own paths. They awoke to their own identities. Man is but a reed, the most feeble thing in nature, but now we were thinking reeds, and we took our first big step towards grand prosperity. The inheritors of the eyes of Aesir have been granted the power of creation.
Okay, this game feels freaking... What the hell is that manta ray? It has a freaking... It's on its back. Or front. I don't even know anymore. It feels freaking weird. Lumen Sage.
A lumen sage. Cheeky. No one bothered telling me any of your kind survived.
Yeah, I know you from Smash Brothers. Name is just Lumen Sage, I think.
At least you're the silent type. The last sage I met spent 20 minutes rambling on and on. What?
Hell, he's a drink. Oh, yeah, of course. It's just, you know, got buried in Florida or something.
You will not escape this fate. We will perish together.
Who were you talking to?
My dear, sweet child. At last, you have fulfilled your promise to me. Fear not, for I am always watching over you.
But he was about to die.
But the right eye of light was lost from the world forever, along with its possessor, the last of the Lumen Sages.
But in this world, there is, you know, heaven stuff. So, does Baldur go to heaven? I don't know anymore, you know? I need some other kind of manual for however they go to heaven, if they're just taken apart and then used for their holy powers to serve God. But, well, how do they organize themselves? I mean, Jubileus is like the god of goodness? And Jubileus is kind of just, you know, Pepsi. And there is Sexier, something about chaos?
Officials are currently trying to determine the source of these phenomena, as citizens nervously clamor for answers. Our special report on the regional disasters, Nature Unleashed, continues after these messages.
Hey, Ilsa.
You know what I need? Some heels without guns. You don't mind if we make a quick stop, do you?
Do you know what day's coming up? Here I was shopping, minding my own business, then you show up and turn me into a damn porter. Seriously, Bayonetta, you still haven't paid me back for the car. Hey, whoa!
Now, is that any way to speak to an old friend? Besides, I did that job for you, for free, might add. Do I really have to tell everyone how you grabbed onto my leg sobbing like a schoolboy?
Well, to be fair, you are being haunted by
This is why I can't have good things.
invisible entities.
Work, you know that? If you weren't already lined up to go to Inferno, you'd be well on your way with all the shit you pull. Dressing up like a nun just so you could off some angels and keep the underworld happy. Hey, I'm talking to you.
He's already gone to hell.
Shit. But if it's that or getting torn limb from limb for eternity in whatever circle of Inferno you witches go to if you break the contract, forget about it. I'd off the fucking wing bastards all damn day. Oh, hey, what the hell?
She's going to hell already. She's somewhat. She made a contract with some kind of demon.
Trying to send some schmucks off to the afterlife for. Whoa.
She's often angels.
Let's go home, Enzo.
Hey, wait a second. I ain't done here. If I don't get what I came for, I'm gonna be the biggest mutt in the city.
And what is it that you came to fetch, my dear?
Real funny. I know better than to tell you a damn thing. I'll never hear the fucking end.
Oh. Oh my god, there is something. They're going for instance junk.
You always know how to make an entrance, John. A rare sight to see you in the city.
Just had something I had to look into.
What do you take
Sorry,
care of the
You haven't felt anything strange recently?
gifts you're going to throw them around?
I still haven't quite figured out how a broke, bumbling wise guy managed to turn himself into a semi-respectable family man.
Forget about it.
I get it, you're you're part
You're about
mafia.
as sweet as my Nona's grappa, you know that? Some witch with amnesia goes around calling herself a weapon, and it turns out she really got stuck with a kid's nickname. That shit's rich, I tell you what.
Our friends in Paradiso are far too quiet. I'm sure you've noticed.
They're appreciating how you two exchange hairstyles after you two get married, basically.
Pray tell. Our friends down south seem to be a bit upset as well.
And now in lighter news, the annual holiday parade is being held today. City police have closed off roads to prepare for the massive influx of merrymakers expected to take in this year's festivities, set to be headlined by a flyover from the military's aerial acrobatics unit.
Oh shit! The Platinum Stars! Crap. I need to hurry up and get Ed and Edna's presents, or I'm gonna get it.
We'll talk later. I'll see you back home. Don't forget to pick up the things for the party.
Live together. A lot of people is just you know, almost sure they have something going on. Won't put it past them, to be honest. After all, I don't think many people can handle Bayonetta.
What's the matter with you? I told you what I'm after. A jet. I want a toy jet. You know, the kind with wings, flies in the sky. No, I'm not buying any damned angels. Yellow, blue, I don't care what color they are. I learned my lesson with those bastards, you hear me? Just a normal damn jet, please. You hear that? I want one of those. The thing's flying in the air right now. There, that's the one. That's the biggest one you got in the store, right? Wrap it up nice, will you? It's a present, for God's sakes. Yo! You know what? Screw the pretty ribbon. Just hurry up and put it in the box, will ya?
Well, you wanted a jet, you are getting one. It's even wrapped.
You know, I try to avoid doing this in my Sunday best.
But yeah, it's cool she acts. She in the end does care about people not dying, I guess. Or maybe also. Maybe he is a good businessman. Acceptance. We're going to treat the faces of grief.
Still knows how to make an end.
Thanks God, no one is in my room seeing how I'm playing this game. And thank God, Bayonetta doesn't seem to have a... No. Yeah, Nintendo didn't make Bayonetta 2 any less sexier. If anything, they asked her to be more sexier or something, I think. Her hair got shorter, but her horniness got a lot hornier. Touch controls. Not gonna use them. Punch. Yeah, I know this one. Wait, why am I using the electric guns? I want to use the, you know, the ones that allow me to actually use wicked whips. Kick. I know this one, but oh yeah, so it's different. In the old game, the first game, when you did a kick string, you just did like at most 3 hits, and then the last hit, if you press it down, you will just, you know, become like this rotating blade handgun shooting leg action. Now it seems like you have a full leg combo as well as a full hand combo, which is cool, so I will have to learn a lot of new stuff. I was thinking to combo this, but apparently now down on the D-pad is... Okay, so this changes the layout. L2 is for throwing kisses, which is also the aim button apparently, the lock-on. L1, R2, they don't do anything at the moment. R2 should be dodged like always. And down the pad is now for taunting, which, well, on the first game gave you a bit of magic and made the enemy, well, do faster movements. Oh, they took away the sweep combo, which led to opponent. Yeah, stuff is weird. I'll have to rewire my entire brain for this stuff.
Is that all you got?
Okay, enemies are a lot faster.
Is that all you
Yeah, they're a lot faster. I'm not even kidding. The first game enemies on normal are a joke compared to this. Maybe it's because they wanted to make the combat a little more fluid, but it's weird. Imagine playing let's say a PS2 game, and then you are playing a PSP game, and the PSP game somehow is faster and more fluid than the PS2 game. That's how this should be compared to Bayonetta 1, since it's also on a weaker hardware. Hellos. You get them from defeating and, well, butchering angels, which is earning us a lifetime in hell, from which we are going to leave because we already have a contract with a demon and stuff, and we don't have a soul and stuff, and we are born to the clan that basically says, fuck you, you're powerful,
This is why I never buy anything on sale.
but content.
Didn't I say it? This is why I can't have nice things. Damn it, car, start already.
She saved you, even though she probably also put you in danger.
Oh,
What?
fucking wonderful. Rodon? But I don't believe in Santa.
You're seeing Santa. Okay.
Anyone offer you for sacrilege before you pay your tax.
Mr. Rodan, why are you wearing Santa costume?
Fucking leavable.
Are you Santa? Is he in this universe like doing goodwill for every single kid and orphans? Or is he just trying to get a little money from... Oh, well, to say the name, so I think I should. Yes. Ooh, that's the pose.
I believe.
Ooh.
I fucking believe.
Beautiful.
Yeah. He cares about the kids.
Now it's time to be naughty.
Well, now I have wicked whip, so... Umbra Climax. Attack enemies and build your magic gauge. Then use your build-up energy to unleash amazing special attacks. Is this punching? This is the new punch torture attacks. Umbra Climax will allow you to unleash a barrage of infernal whips. Oh. Okay, let's see how this works. Ow. Okay, they're way too quick. It's hard for me to concentrate, okay? But I do love the new After Effect on Witch Time. It makes you freaking feel like you are freaking going ballistics. And you're, well, timing. Where's the enemy? Oh, they don't have a They take away also the... Oh, the attacks build a lot faster the meter. The meter for when you are doing the extra attack and you have to press stuff. I meant... No, they build... Every single one of these quick time events is a lot faster. Thank you. Can I just play jump from the beginning now? I would, you know, I would. I'm the kind of guy that always plays as Luigi just because he wants to go for the less popular option, just to see something different. So taunted attacks enemies become a lot more ow. Wait, I don't lose my magic gauge when they attack me. This freaking... It's awesome that they like use the feature that they are like horse-like. Oh, what the fuck? Excuse my language, but what? So that's like a power-up state where I just go like serious mode from Bayonetta 1. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Ow. I dodged that. I'm pressing dodge every single time I see an enemy attacking because I don't know where. Well, it's a cutscene, so I shouldn't get attacked. Bronze. Better than a stone. Belief. They took its arm. Sorry, I always just press dodge and reaction because I don't know when the enemy is going to end the cutscene and then attack me. You know, I got accustomed to a lot of stuff from Bayonetta 1. One of them being that when an enemy is introduced, they are very likely to just do a cheap move that ends up doing damage to me. How is this thing still attached? Apparently its belief system is way too strong, but let's go. I gotta say, I love the fluidity, even though I like a little bit more how strong each punch and kick felt on Bayonetta 1.
That was quick. Did you get everything? Forgot the caviar.
Caviar sucks anyway.
It's not Christmas without caviar. Let's finish this quickly then.
I never get caviar at Christmas. What kind of freaking rich problem is this? I'm too poor to understand. Ugh, don't throw me. You're freaking snot. Another change that I see is that when I do a diagonal dodge, sometimes mid-combo she just, instead of doing like a backflip only, she will slide around and still shoot in a more fashionable way, which is freaking awesome. Ugh. Come on. 3 dodges in a row, and the 4th one is the one that I just get hit on. Or the 3rd one, I don't know. Ooh. So I can summon demons now from using Unbrand Climax and finishing combos? It's super cool. Hello, it's been a while. I have my doggy here, I have a dog too. Licking her paws. Oh well. Wait, what? The River of Divine Gomorrah. Gomorrah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh no. Well, that's a game over screen kind of deal, so... Come on, I want to play John.
I'm not one for pets who don't listen to their masters.
I can fly. Since when can I fly? I'm super confused. So this game will be not like me using demons as an army to beat angels, but me going against angels and demons? Because that's when... Oh my god. I'm getting Peter into a situation where they can zoom in. Oh god. Well, this is nothing, yeah, dog, it's more of a... dino dog? Well, at least its attacks are very freaking well telegraphed. But you know, I will expect a demon of this caliber, the one that I use for basically just devouring everything in the last game, to be a little more of a level 3 boss maybe, not freaking intro boss. How am I going to climax the demon? I mean, that sucks freaking weird. What kind of demon is just willing to eat another demon? Well, this looks like Behemoth from well, from Final Fantasy, but the more Kingdom Hearts design. Oh right.
Lumen Sage. Is revenge not all you desire? I know the one who destroyed your world. I know the one who destroyed your love.
Who?
Why do you have my lipstick?
Dead witches get dragged to hell. It is what it is. Jean's gonna wander Inferno suffering for eternity. Dims the brakes.
I didn't ask you to tell me what I already know, Rodin. Especially if you're going to be flip about it.
You know better than that. You're not the kind to let that sort of summon go out of control, Bayonetta. Something's up. The balance of powers that keep things in check don't feel right, does it?
You know, she's pretty hot for a dead chick. You wasn't a big fan of her shit when she was in the realm of the living.
Jeez.
But looking at her now,
Is crushing her butt with her
still
mouth.
not a fan.
She's not dead,
And now she's like me,
Enzo.
freaking out.
She's right, Enzo. You're only really dead after your soul's been completely absorbed into another realm of the Trinity. But that's just a matter of time. Cause I don't see no way of saving a soul lost in hell.
What about the gates? The real gates of hell.
I can't stop you from trying to use them, but I don't think you got a chance down there. I'll see what I can do about putting her on ice for a while.
Does she have to be naked?
You'll need this.
Alright, it's Bayonetta, but whatever.
The heart of an Umbra witch. The magic that keep your kind alive in this world for eternities. Should keep her body in this realm stable, but you'll need to reunite this with her soul if you're gonna try and bring her back. I figure you got about a day before it's game over.
I have a question. Usually Rodin just
You've
opens
got a jet, right?
a gate.
No. No, 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 no,
For a
no,
portal?
no, no. I do not know. Listen,
Can we use
I
that?
appreciate the situation, but you know what today is? My kids got cookies baked for me at home. They're waiting for me. And I still gotta play Santa tonight.
Let the real Santa take care of the presents. Now let's go.
Hey, I said I believed, but Ed and Edna, you can't put one over on those cute little fuckers, let me tell you. Hey, let go of me. Why do I always get wrapped up in this shit?
Well, you're being associated with a lot of powerful entities, mind ya. And so... well, I cannot lose or miss a chapter here, unless there is some weird way to get into the Alphames in this game. Is there Alphames in this game? There should be. Next. Prologue complete. Receive a bewitchment. Oh, weird. The reward system is a little weird. I want to see a little more about that. How do I go back? Menu? Return to title screen? And there is a practice mode on the menu. That's super cool. Okay, yeah, this game has a lot of romance, even though I wish it had a little more oomph on every single punch. Why is this small and adorable? Umbra and Tears of Blood. Wait, there is a total of 50 Umbra and Tears of Blood now? There used to be 100. I had one, but still. Yeah, so... I think I have a second or two to vent, you know, to explain my entire situation. So on one of my Bayonetta episodes I have to do again, I explained that I had like a lot of stuff going on my mind. And honestly, I've been just going on this downward spiral of when you start doing stuff in life, you just realize a lot of stuff, you know. Some stuff that I did know, but I wanted to just put out of my mind because I was like, yeah, I cannot do much about it, so I might as well just pretend I don't know. She's inside the bed. I don't have a dog, I have a mole. A freaking mole inside of my bed. The thing is that, well, I've done a lot of things in my life to, you know, meet people, help people and stuff like that, but the fact that I just never felt like I belong anywhere just was weighting down on my head and soul until it became like literally unbearable. And after some point in my life, so many things went wrong that I think inside of me something just flipped and I became unable to feel like many positive emotions. I still did good stuff, but I was like mostly doing them because I remember how good it felt to help others, and mostly because I wanted to see others happy and stuff. You know, I wasn't like other people that sometimes they just go through hell and then they just try to bring hell to others. No, I wanted to see others happy and make the world better. You know, if you have issues, you shouldn't just become an issue yourself, you shouldn't become the solution. The thing is that, well, it felt hopeless. And my existential crisis just became much harder hitting on me because I was like, I was forgetting that, you know, ends and all. I was just living. And I was like sometimes worrying about my grandparents because I live with them, I love them very much. They've been basically my mother and father in a way. And I lost my great grandmother, and I was told myself that I was like ready, but I wasn't until when it happened. I just broke down so freaking bad. I think it's that, well, they are old too, and it's been hard. But the only semblance of stability and happiness I got now, feeling that this was going to go away, then I had to go away and stuff, and it was always just like in my mind, like, why? Why are we doing anything? And my mental illnesses are not helping, and other stuff too, so, you know. Just quick mention, but for some reason the music in this game and the title screen just reminds me from GameCube system menu when you put up the console without any disc. It's very nostalgic. That's the thing. I had to break down so freaking hard to remember how I used to love people. I always loved people, but to remember the sensation so profoundly, to feel the emotion again so profoundly, like when I was a kid, it was different. I don't know if it's just me on my depression and all the stuff, or everyone is the same, you know, getting jagged over the years. And most people just falling into this trap of, you know, stuff being bad, so therefore I must be bad to exist in this world. No, like I said, be better with the solution. What I'm getting at is that, well, update. I got a notebook, or a pad, whatever you call this shit, and inside of it, I have every single one of my dreams written down. The dreams I remember from my childhood, when I was a little shit. Like, for example, that I dreamed of a beautiful garden with clear water. It had a relaxing aura. I felt in calm in that place. And the thing is that it really resembled the gardens of the Alpine from Bayonetta 1. But I have every single one of my dreams like color-coded. Blue ones are nice dreams. This was like a nice dream. Red ones are nightmares. And green ones are like weird dreams. Sometimes I am a little vague about what happened in my weird dreams, because if someone reads this, I don't want them to know what other things happened there, because it gets very freaking weird. For example, one of my weird dreams, it was like I dreamt of trying to catch a bus by running, but I got slower to the point of feeling like I was running on water. Then I felt very heavy. Well, that doesn't happen in Hidden, but yeah, it happened. And there is a nightmare, but it's a little too heavy for everything I do on this channel. And you know that I am usually very honest and very blunt, so you know now how freaking brutal that dream was. It was a freaking nightmare. But I can tell another one. I dreamt that I was playing Ghosts vs Thieves, and the ghosts were like zombies, turning the thieves into zombies. I took the game way too seriously, and I just started to push people around and hit them, like smacking them and hitting them, because in my dream it was like you literally were being turned into an undead. But weirdly, I was the weird one for trying not to become a zombie. It was a very weird dream. So yeah, trying to find meaning, trying to find stuff, information. I am living way too much into the freaking future, and I'm starting to grieve for the past, to the point that I feel like I'm being connected to stuff that I never understood before, like nostalgia. Yeah, I could feel like love for video games that were like, Sonic games, Sonic 2 and 3, which are one of the games that I played when I was a kid. But after breaking down, I just came to this deep appreciation for everything I didn't appreciate too much before. I actually appreciate the stuff like a lot, so you don't understand how much I'm appreciating this stuff now. The moment, the flavors, the colors, everything that is around you is just freaking magical. It's weird being told that you were like, a caveman, an ape, a fish, and then looking around you and being like, I have a freaking lamp. I can just turn a thing here. I can make a switch click. I have a freaking light in my room. It's my light, and I can use it wherever I want. I have these things to shape. I have these freaking small devices I can just put in my ears and listen to music. I have a freaking phone that is portable, that is more powerful than all computers, and it can just connect me to whoever I want in the world. It feels so freaking weird. It feels so disconnected from other stuff. I don't know. There's so many wonderful stuff in this world, and I feel like I was born in this era of things becoming more and more wonderful because they are so freaking advanced and technological, and I came to be born in an age where stuff was like, the bare minimum, and then became super advanced. So I can appreciate them more than people that was just born, you know, maybe last year, and they will just be like 10 one day, and they will be like, oh, yeah, phones, internet, cool stuff. Even having this portable console, the Switch, that is more powerful than a lot of old consoles that were much heavier and bigger. Just bigger consoles like and the SD cards. I bought myself a SD card, Samsung Evo Plus of 256 gigabytes. I have every single game in that card. I always have like to delete, reload, delete, load again. Now I have everything now. It's wonderful. It's just so weird. It feels fake, you know? I still feel like I don't deserve anything. I don't have any rights to be even complaining at times that I'm depressed or sad or bad stuff happened to me, when there is people that is suffering a lot more. But it's because I have some privileges, even though I was severely just maybe neglected at times or hurt by other people, that I should try to help others. I want to help others because I feel like we should all be connected more. We are all humans, we are all together, and the world can be better. And yet we all choose just to be staying in our own bubble and forgetting problems or to feel the past. Dividing ourselves and making troubles when there should be none. I rumble a lot, but I think what I'm trying to say is that you should appreciate your life. You should try to do something with it that makes you happy, because happiness is this is the most important thing in the world, because it's yours and no one can take it away from you, and you're here. You should be happy. You should find something that makes you happy. You should try to help others, because others also deserve to be happy. And by contributing to this world to be a better place for everyone, a better place for everything and everyone, we'll make it so no one has to suffer the things we suffer every so often. So people suffer more than others. I can say I fully agree with that. And sometimes it's just freaking impossible for some people to understand what's the hurt other people face. So many freaking walls on my mind that it was impossible for me to acknowledge, you know, how it felt to be having the crisis attacks, panic attacks and stuff. I had an anxiety and stuff like that, but when I was anxious, it just basically boiled down for me to be on the toilet, like on an emergency, or just feeling like, you know, like my body was sweaty. But now, when I'm extremely nervous or anxious, I will be shaking and need someone to just hug me and tell me everything will be okay. It was impossible for me to understand panic attacks before, because I knew I was anxious and I thought, oh, they're being anxious and they need help, but that doesn't mean they are going to feel this way, do they? Because my understanding was so much different from what reality was. And now that I can experience full-on panic attacks and just stay on the bed shaking, feeling like everything is just terrible and there is no hope for anything, that I know I can just at least be a little more open to the idea that I have to respect the suffering of others, even though I might think that it's not as heavy as I think it is. No, I might think that it's not as heavy as I think they are. Just, you understand what I'm saying. be more empathetic instead of just trying to say, oh, this doesn't matter because it doesn't matter to me. No, it matters. If it matters for someone else, it matters. And I know what is about all this is being so freaking surreal. Or freaking weird. But I just came to become like a completely more open person with these experiences. I went from being a freaking full-on atheist that didn't even try to debate or see anything ever, because I was like super sure that I either see it or it doesn't exist, to be like, you know what, phones have like freaking Wi-Fi. We cannot see Wi-Fi, but this doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Maybe we just need the right tools. Maybe we just need an open mind, because maybe the way we understand stuff is a little too forceful at times, trying to just make a single reality that we can comprehend, and when we don't comprehend something, we just dismiss it because it doesn't fit our worldview of stuff. So yeah, after being stuck basically 1 month watching NDEs, documentals, reincarnation examples and stuff, I just think I know that there is something, but not knowing what it is fully is still giving me panic, a lot of panic. And I think I will keep searching for answers, but I also will not allow myself to just be sunk into this pit of misery and darkness. Instead, I will try to make more connections. I always tried, but I will try harder. I will smile harder to people, and I will try to make them happier than before. Friends, strangers, just sharing a smile on the street, on the subway, it can make the difference for someone. Even that now that we have to wear face masks, you can tell with the eyes when someone is smiling, believe me. And I have shared laughs, you know, laughing about some stuff in the subway with people, strangers. I got to the subway the other day and there was a puppy, and I just pet the puppy and talked to this woman about her 20 puppies and how they look like my puppy. And we just had fun talking and talking. I had so much fun that I just got past my station where I had to just, leave. So I had to take another train back to the place I had to drop. And I was meeting a lot of other people in my university, making new bonds. I even got to a side activity where we just played, board games inside of my university. I met new people, wonderful people. It felt like it was impossible before, because I tried many times to find stuff, but I guess I just needed to ask for help to arrive. Something that I felt like was impossible for me, because I wanted to be the strongest person that never required any help from anyone. So I didn't have to bother anyone. You know? It took me a lot of time to realize that I can be strong. But it is not wrong to ask for help every so often. When you got help around you, and you open that door to be helped by others, it feels beautiful. And I hope I make people feel this way when I try to help them. Yeah, I rambled long enough. So I think I just want to say that this person here, which is just the best, which is due to truly appreciate stuff, the moments, the little moments, the people you have around you, everything, appreciate it. It's special. It might not feel special because there's so many days a year, and then everything just becomes a blur, and before you even take your time to appreciate stuff, it just feels like you just advance to one place to another, and you're in this rush to do something important instead of just taking in the small steps and moments. Appreciate stuff, love people, don't be afraid, do stuff, take risks, do it. You don't have to be afraid of anything else other than not doing it, because when you don't do it, it's a lost opportunity that you will never get again. Do it. Well, except when you are in danger. I would say this: do stuff, take risks, do stuff, but don't do it when you're, unsafe, or drinking some heavy drug or smoking some heavy drug. No, you can do without the stuff. But I don't know, maybe going on a date with someone, maybe asking someone out, maybe dancing when you are afraid or shy, maybe just talking to someone you just want to talk to, maybe asking for their number, or just following someone on one social media when you are scared that they will just block you or something. If they block you, so be it. The other day I just told my childhood crush that I did indeed love him. And he didn't even bait an eye to me, but I felt so freaking happy that I could finally tell him that I did indeed like him a lot. Even though I knew that we will never be something, and he changed into someone that I don't really like as much as, before, and someone that I don't love, but I still appreciate who he is, and the beautiful memories and the beautiful things he made me feel. They define me. Okay, if I keep talking, I will just go to another topic. I can always do this kind of stuff, but I believe I should just leave these things for other videos where I just encourage people to get out of the freaking shell and take a chance on themselves. But just always remember, you're important, you matter, you exist, you're here, you're beautiful, you deserve to be happy, okay? Thank you for watching. See you later, because both away, my friends, bye, it's like, bye. I don't like to say bye, I like to say see you later, because we will see later. See you later.